Sydney, Australia. A Bubbles Media production.
Hosted by Taylor Auerbach.
The world's greatest journalist.
Really? It's true.
He absolutely is.
There's no doubt about that.
Oh, was that him?
It's Taylor.
Taylor Auerbach.
Taylor Auerbach.
This is The Hearing.
Something not right. And honestly, I knew in my heart that this would be a cold case.
This is so... How does a 4-year-old just disappear?
1 minute he was playing outside.
How could he vanish without trace? It's baffling, isn't it?
What
Disappearance of 4-year-old Gus Lamont.
Gus Lamont.
Quiet but adventurous boy.
Our hearts are aching and we are holding on to hope that he will be found.
This remains an active missing persons case.
They just don't disappear into thin air. They have to be somewhere.
The search scheduled to wind down by midday Friday.
We've all been hoping for a miracle.
Intense 36 to 37 degree heat.
That miracle was not eventuated.
The case is a chilling reminder of another little boy who went missing, William Tyrrell.
The former lead detective in the William Tyrrell investigation.
I'm reading between the lessons perhaps learnt from the William Tyrrell investigation.
He spoke to me about Tony. People saw me on the news and the TV all the time.
Looking at the possibilities that there was perhaps intervention.
Gary Jubilant, I'm pretty sure, was onto something. Truly was an instant thought of William. Case of lightning striking twice. Holy shit, another one. Not twice in one lifetime. Everything now seems to be just melding together. William just resonated so instantaneously with me and so strongly that I actually felt sick.
Good evening. This is a pedophile, Mr. Tony Jones. One of the most despicable human beings, and I use the term lightly, human being, grubs you will ever come across. This is a subpoena that was served on Tony Jones's family member, and her voice is the one you're about to hear now.
On the way back from New South Wales, visiting family for a week, we hit Yunta about 2 p.m. on Saturday, September 27.
He was last seen playing out the front of his grandparents' homestead on September 27.
We stopped to stretch our legs. You know, it's only an hour or so from Yunta to home, but that last hour really stretches.
Breaking news. At the time,
so we stopped
Gus Lamont
and
missing.
Got out for a walk around
in the outback of South
Australia. It was
Australia,
really hot.
in the town of Yunta, population 40.
Sweltering heat has hampered the new search for missing 4-year-old
Tony
Gus
Jones's
Lamont,
family was travelling through.
There was a strong, hot wind, and I just kept thinking, we've got to get out of here. It's so damn hot. And I remember driving off, heading home for the last hour, thinking I would hate to be out walking in this because the wind would burn, the dust, the heat. It was just really nasty, almost like it was a really spiteful summer's day. There was an idiotic, obscene rumour that came from 2 people in town that myself and had William locked in our basement. You know, if you're going to be a buyer, you have to be a really good one. The subpoena on God only knows what date, those months just blended into one, and it's difficult to, you know, put everything back in order. I went to my local courthouse and I had to use other names for the children that were involved, and they very much know how to twist words and how to ask the same question in multiple different ways. And I guess, like, as we all say, if you tell the truth, you don't have a lie to remember. And that's the problem with so many things with both of these situations. There might be a lot of armchair detectives and keyboard warriors and so forth, but we all sit back and we can look from the outside in. Do you know what I mean?
This from Outback Station.
There's just I can't lose the feeling that there is something not right, and I know I'm not the only one in the country that feels like this.
The Premier says he's proud of the search efforts.
Our thoughts are with Gus and his family.
When Gus initially went missing, this whole area, we said, look, you know, we'll join the search party, we'll contact SES, we'll do this, we'll do that. They specifically said, and the police commissioner specifically said, no, they don't want the public out there. Maybe they saw the mistakes that were made with William, maybe they saw the mistakes that were made in the 60s with the Beaumonts.
Personnel, SES volunteers, trackers and local property owners.
We all just want to help find this little fella. A really spiteful summer's day. They drained the dam of 3.1 million litres of water, thinking his little body could have been dragged under by the weeds and so forth. But still to this day, about 6 weeks later, there's just nothing, and it just does not make sense with either child. And you know, there is a lot wrong with Tony's alibi, purely because there was 3 stories told. And, you know, if you're going to be a liar, you have to be a really good one and remember your lies, which he wasn't. And the different alibis, quote unquote, that are different each time he opened his mouth. And so many people in this country know my feelings towards his ability to be involved in such a thing. Tony and his then family drove through Yunta on the 20th of June 2014 to come to my mother's 70th birthday party. Exactly 12 weeks later, William went missing. Do with that as you will.
I've done the maths. I can prove that it is all because I'm not going to lie down like I did last time. And even if I do go down for the bullshit, it doesn't matter who I am in court
this time.
Dynamic security is a big part of our daily routine.
We partner, we lead, we deliver, we measure, and we respond.
I'm Correctional Officer McGee.
I'm Correctional Officer Dixon.
Together, we work at the Junee Correctional Centre and we are recruiting for correctional officers.
The Junee Correctional Centre is located on the outskirts of the Junee Township in New South Wales, Riverina region. The centre currently houses 853 male inmates of medium and minimum security classifications. We are currently expanding the centre to encompass a 480-bed maximum security section. I'm Scott Brydock, General Manager of Junee Correctional Centre. The Junee Correctional Centre
The letter I'm about to bring you, with the assistance of AI voice reconstruction technology, will be read to you verbatim. Some names have been changed here and there for a variety of reasons. And it begins, hello, remember me?
I don't know if you remember me or not. If not, I'm Jenny, your next door neighbour's ex-husband. I don't know if you talk to her or not. Well, anyway, I'm supposed to get out in 6 weeks' time, but now
they're trying
to keep me in by putting new charges on me.
There's 162 medium security inmates. The day starts at 06:30 hours, where we account for all the inmates and release them from their cells.
That is okay, because I'm not going to lie down like I did last time, to save Matilda having to get
employment opportunities, no experience required, extensive training.
Not this time, and I can prove that it is all bullshit. Plus, I've done the maths, and none of
Jenny's
kids are mine. So, it doesn't matter who I am in court
this time.
And even if I do go down for the bullshit, I will be taking Jenny Terry and her brother Roger down with me.
On fraud charges.
For 2 in Wellington and one in Warhol. And Roger, one in Dubbo.
She'll know what you mean.
And I think you will anyway.
Don't get me wrong. And that's where my copy of the letter ends. The full version is with New South Wales Police, Juni.
Gus is a little 4-year-old, blonde, curly hair, smiling face. He's been described as an adventurous child. Shy, but he is also a pretty good walker.
We hit Yunta about 2 p.m. on Saturday. We just hurried out of there because it was so hot, and I remember driving off, heading home for the last hour, thinking I would hate to be out walking in this.
Last time Gus was seen by family was approximately 5 p.m. That night, and when a family member came out later in the evening, about half an hour later, to call him back inside, they couldn't find him.
It was on news at 6 o'clock that night, and it was like a deja vu thing. The minute we heard, in the break, that there was a child missing, my heart stopped, my stomach went cold, and I made everyone shush, just like we did with William. William Tyrrell investigation has honestly been at the forefront of my mind for over a decade now. Now 2 little boys have just vanished off the face of the planet.
Unfortunately, at no point has there been any significant evidence, any clues as to where...
The young ones become very lost and disorientated. Their little brains don't. They just lose bearings, and their poor little brains just can't cope with it. Trouble is, kids go missing for so many reasons. Misadventure, DV, mental illness, and, suddenly and sadly, sometimes criminal acts. There was an idiotic, obscene rumour that came from 2 people in town that I don't even know their names, that myself and had William locked in our basement. It was just pure stupidity and small-mindedness. One, we don't have a goddamn basement. And I would be a right idiot to have this child and then portray myself as the family representative and, wanting as many answers as the rest of the country. I, my family, my extended family in New South Wales, we have had zero to do with darling little William's disappearance. The only thing we have had to do with it is I am the family spokesperson to the New South Wales Police, to yourself, Taylor, as a reporter, and for 11 years I have said and I maintain, and it's going to take someone to be arrested and proven guilty for me to change my mind.
Hello, welcome to the hearing. I have breaking news. My trusted source, whose voice we all know so well, play the voice.
Hi Taylor, congratulations on your new podcast. Thank you for having me.
Has been run over. Happened just like that, you wouldn't read about it. This is a situation that continues to evolve. Now, South Australia Police are investigating. The same police who commenced searching mine shafts at the property in Yunta where Gus Lamont vanished on September 27th. This happened just earlier this week, about 55 minutes south of Yunta.
Takes a bit more than getting run over to beat me.
Some shafts were 20 metres deep.
We have more important things than spraying to a width inappropriate water. And now I'm waiting for plastic surgery.
On September 27th. This happened just 2 days ago, about 55 minutes south of Yunta.
Takes a bit more than getting run over to beat me.
Some shafts were 20 metres deep.
We have more important things than spraying to a width inappropriate water. And now I'm waiting for plastic surgery.
Now, I have been in contact with my source, and perhaps troublingly, she tells me that she can't remember any details of horrific incident and has been very heavily sedated as she undergoes multiple surgeries.
Exploring if little Gus had fallen down one of the shafts, but
it would be unlikely that Gus would be able to make his way that far. I think the fact that they've extended the search to mine shafts is indicative of the fact that they're looking at possible intervention, human intervention. There might be some form of intervention.
Earlier this year, Gary Jubilant was sensationally removed from the case, accused of secretly recording another person of interest without a warrant.
Wanting as many answers as the rest of the country. It was just pure stupidity and small-mindedness, and I guess because people saw me on the news and the TV all the time.
I've pleaded guilty to all 4 charges. Those
and Gary Jubilant, I'm pretty sure was onto something.
Investigating the disappearance of William Tyrrell.
Okay, so in retrospect, possibly he did the wrong thing. But you know, there is always an ends to a means, and he spoke to me about Tony. From experience with William, how contaminated the search area became. Every man and his dog literally were out there searching, treading on potential footprints, potential strange footprints, potential blood, potential anything, and we know what a bolt up that was from the very beginning. Now, when Gus initially went missing, this whole area, we said, you know, we'll join the search party, we'll contact SES, we'll do this, we'll do that. And the police commissioner specifically said, no, they don't want to come out there. They've had the SES out. We all just want to help find this little fella. And here I am saying hello from the hospital.